Oh, I'm just getting settled in. How's everybody's evening going? I see you've already been feeding Zip before we got started there. I decided it's going to be evening of coding with a gentlemanly glass of gin on the side. Figured that was a very gentlemanly thing to do, you know, as a gentleman goblin myself. Excellent. So I have a list of stuff I want to try today, but there's two that like I really want to get into. The first one was a redeem that was requested a little bit ago. That was basically a pet Steve that you had to pet it so it wouldn't explode. Now, unfortunately, making pre-tamed pet Steves is like incredibly difficult. So much so that I don't think anyone in the modding Discord has done it yet. But I wanted to take that idea anyway and maybe apply it. So I figured, why not do an anxious loot bug that if you aren't constantly petting it, it gets too anxious and it explodes. Thank you for the unstretch. So it'll follow players around, and if it gets too anxious because they aren't petting it, it'll blow up like a... I'm thinking a nuke is a fair number of anxiety for this loot bug. It'll be a nuclear loot bug. Excellent. So we will make our blueprint class. We're gonna do this one from like the very base. Spawn proxy base. Boop. And this is going to be this is going to be the item version of the spawn. Of the anxious loot bug. Nuke bug. Anxious nuke bug. That sounds reasonable. I wonder if I should do two versions. Just to show the two different ways of making these before I get too far into it. What do y'all think? I'm thinking maybe I should. But we can still use this as a base, so boop-a-doop-a-doo. Hello, how's it going? We don't need any of that. In the default settings, we should be good. Let's just compile this so it exists. It gave me a butt hug. What the heck, butt spot? That's not right. Going well so far, just relaxing. Hello, Tweak. Hello, Undot. Welcome, welcome. We're just starting. Actually, I'll show you guys how to do the two different ways.
And how's your day
Oh
going?
shit, there goes the channel. Untat82 just raided with 11 odd ones.
Oh, shiitake mushrooms. Actually, oh, I got so many ideas for how to do this. Okay, hold on. Let's instead... Yeah, no, let's make, because only... It's not going to entirely work that everyone's going to see all the cosmetics if it's optional only. So let's make it look kind of nice anyway. So if we make an actor, this will be the anxious backpack. There we go. And we'll open that up too. So welcome if you're just joining us. We are just starting off. We're going to make a fresh spawn. Our first spawn of the evening is the anxious nuke bug. So it's going to be a loot bug that is super anxious all the time. And if someone's not petting it, it'll explode like a nuke. So, you know, it's... and it'll follow the players around too, so... You gotta have someone pet it every so often. I need to think of a way to do this. Is actually the first time I'm gonna be making something like entirely for optional play. So I need to find ways to make it very reasonable for other people to be able to see it. So let's start with the spawn manager, and then wait, did I call my, oh my gosh. It's been a while since I've done one from scratch. I need to look at one of my own things as reference. TI spawn actor with nameplate, okay.
Thank you, Untup82, for the tier 1 gift sub to Poison Lighty.
Sorry, we keep... we appreciate it. 50 is like kind of what we're trying to keep for our sub goal, but I love that we just keep hitting it because it goes down by like 1. Oh, thank you so much. It's so funny. But I love it. Thank you. Oh. The oh, sorry, I forgot what I was doing. Okay. So, all we have in this actor, this is just a spawn proxy base. We've done event begin spawn. That's all we've done so far. So, let us attach our spawn manager.
I'll be sure to send you a message right before I explode. Only for you, non-mod user. Smirking face.
Oh, yeah. I'm thinking like it'll send a message in chat that's like send a message in chat that's like you know, it's getting anxious. Its anxiety is building. Just stuff like that. It's like it's about to blow. Give other people anxiety just based on the bug. Pet me. Yeah, exactly. Just in chat. Oh, it'd be so good. Okay, so this is going to be a loot bug. I'm pretty sure they're just ENE loot bugs. Yeah. ENE loot bug. Spawn location. We need to get... I think I just do self, don't I, a lot of the time? Yeah. Because this, honestly, like the spawn proxy should have spawned where the thing is going to spawn. So, you know, saves a little bit of time and effort there. I do want the username. So we're going to turn that into a variable because I like to manipulate the username. You don't have to do this. I like to spice it up a little bit. So the username we will append to the name tag. Oh wait, we can't do that yet because I want to use the name tag if I can. Oh, and you know what? No, we're gonna make it a little harder for people. This is going to be an anxious whatever the user is. There. So whoever spawned it's going to be like the anxious loot bug. There we go. 150 might be a little high, but that's all right. We'll find out. Spawned actor, cast to any loot bug. And we want this. So this will be, this is our nuke bug. Excellent. So we've got started. We've got our actor. Now we can start messing with stuff. I could probably condense this a little bit. So we've begun our spawn, we spawned our actor, and then we saved it to a variable so I can manipulate it later. Too lazy to set. That is fair. That's why I did this macro, is because I was too lazy to do the nameplate stuff. That's literally the back in version 1, nameplates were just like built onto the thing. You didn't even have to do anything, but you couldn't adjust the height or the colors or anything. So it's good that they changed it, but it definitely is a lot more. Okay, so we got our nuke bug. I'm gonna be a little
train
bad.
Has entered the station and
oh,
is at level
hello!
2.
Thank you for subscribing.
Thank you.
And we hit a hype stream. What the heck? I appreciate it. It's
Thank
just,
you
what
for
the
12 long months of subscribing.
12 months.
Rising.
Wow.
1 year.
A whole year. That's crazy. You know what? I don't need this backpack. instead... Oh. Is Unreal going to start slowing down on me all of a sudden? It seems to like doing that during stream. I took your macro before, but I didn't understand enough to update it for the new TI. That is fair. Nutty, isn't it? It is nutty. It's funny. It's been moving so smoothly, and then now, as soon as I delete one thing, it's like, nah, can't have that. You can't remove stuff. So I'm not even removing. There was no code in that either. Like the fact that it has to think it wasn't attached to anything. There was no code. But Unreal Engine 4 is like, nah. I gotta really think hard about deleting this item. But yeah, if you haven't joined us for a bit, we got a couple features. Like if you're a subscriber, you can actually talk to Zip by like using @Zip or @Zip the Mimic to ask him questions or just have a chat with him. You can also do !say if you're a sub, and you can get Zip to say things in particular. What else can you do? There's a lot of little things. Okay, we are going to make a actor component, and this is going to be the bug. Wait, item bug anxiety component. There we go. Excellent. I don't need either of these. Okay, so it's going to have a variable. Actually, I don't know if I need all this. Might be going over the top with what I need. Let's see if I can do it without doing the components. I like components, and I really don't need to use them all that often. They don't like mods. Don't like components. So just a heads up. No, you know what? I can handle it from this thing. So let's do an anxiety number. Excellent. We'll just make it a float. Anxiety
The
value.
hype train is going strong at level 3.
Oh, wait, what? It's still going? Thank you, Anton. I appreciate it. Wow. Are you that excited for a nuke bug? I appreciate. Oh, Birch Plank got one at Farmyard Crow. Nice, nice. That's awesome. Oh my god.
Thanks for the 85 bits Cataclysm Rising.
Oh my god, so many new subscribers. Thank you, Untaught. If you haven't checked out Untaught, by the way, I know it did a shout out just as they hopped in. Also, thank you, Cataclysm Rising, for the 85 biddies. But they're a great streamer. They do a lot of Deep Rock Galactic. They test out a lot of the mods, which is fantastic because they always have like a crazy lobby going on. So it's a great way to see how, like, it's almost like stress testing the mods, really. Oh, thank you. No, I appreciate how much you do, like, actually like trying them out and everything, because I know it's a lot. Although I've gotten a lot better at making them stable, but it's always a gamble, you know, making sure they'll actually run properly. What was I doing now though? Oh yeah, we just added anxiety, but we need a menu for this. So let's make a new widget blueprint. This will be the widget blueprint for... Oh wait, I think I used the same term. I was using anxiety, nuke bug, and blueprint, or widget. There we go. Hello, Goldblade. How's it going? We're making an anxiety nuke bug. Parent class. I want to change you to be the nested editor. There we go. Pile that, make sure it's actually all working as intended. Excellent. Gonna go grab one of my other ones just to make sure I do this properly. How's it going? What if anxiety bugs made other bugs more anxious? I was gonna make an anxiety component. I could totally do that. That's highly doable. Okay, just gonna copy that as like the base, because that's what should like be in these anyway. That should be all I need to start. Oh yeah, adding it as a mutator. That's a good idea. Okay, I'll make the anxiety nuke bug itself first, but I love the idea of like throwing it into a mutator that you can throw on anything. Because I wanted to show off how to make like a basic spawn first. Oh, but that's such a good idea. Darn. you can't just come in here and drop good ideas like that. That's not allowed. Okay, sorry. So we want to set this, promote to a variable. I don't even know if I need it, but I like to have it. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. We want to be able to set a bunch of things, but for now, we will just guess. Like, I'll use my default values, so like anxiety value of 0, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what we need is we need to get the instant usable. Okay. And bind event on use by. Okay. So this is going to go to our person using it. Custom event, loot bug was pet. Okay. And we're going to make a custom event somewhere so we don't actually have to do that whole thing. Server.
Thanks for the 50 bits.
Lower anxiety. Thank you for the bits. Oh my gosh. Hello. Anxiety spiders. Beautiful, beautiful. Excellent, excellent. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the hype train.
The hype train just ended at 59% through level 3 and had 3 crazy people participating.
Oh, thank you everybody. That was great. Player who pet. I don't think I need this, honestly, but I'm going to, again, have it there in case I need it. I can always get rid of it later if I don't need it. So this is going to trigger lowering anxiety. There we go. So now every time the loot bug instant usable is used, it'll cause lower anxiety to run, which is going to be a server function that lowers the anxiety of the loot bug. Because we're just checking like a variable on the server, like we shouldn't need to run anything on any of the clients. It should just be, you know, is anxiety too high? Is anxiety too low? That kind of thing. Okay, excellent. And then we're going to do a timer by event. It's going to be a 1 second timer.
Is anxiety too high? The answer is yes. Always yes.
This is fascinating. I love saying this. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Our custom event is going to be add anxiety. Add anxiety. There we go. Oh, actually, no. This should be anxiety time, because I want to set this to anxiety timer. There we go. Okay, so this is where we're going to put our main. What effect will you use to make the bug appear anxious? That's a good question. I wonder if I could add a particle effect to it. We need some minerals for the bug to eat. Yeah, only it was easy to subtract anxiety. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, have you ever had like your hair just like fluffed as someone pets it? Like that's a pretty good anxiety remover. Okay. So we are going to like I'll set some values for this. Like I want to have a value that's like anxiety to remove and anxiety to add. And those will be settings that the user can set. So right now we'll do like add 1 anxiety and we'll do... Oh no, sorry, we don't want to add. We want anxiety explode. So we want like a max anxiety. There we go. So we'll say like 100% anxiety is the big explosion. Excellent. So again, I want to make a custom event so I can make sure it runs only on the server and add anxiety. And in case I need to use it some other time to add anxiety for some reason, it could be a good just anxiety handler. Excellent. I don't think I really care who pet. Oh, you know what? I can use that. You know what? That'll be okay. So, we're actually going to take the target as well. I need the target actor. Excellent. Okay. Sorry, I had an idea. It just kind of popped in my head. He can't take it anymore. Thanks, Buffbot. The loot bug to the death bootcamp. Oh gosh. Can you make the loot bug do its death shake but without dying to show it being anxious? Probably. That's a good question. I probably could actually. Oh my god, these are all good ideas. I'm glad people are like online here to be like, you should think about this or try adding that. Those are all good ideas. Okay. So, anxiety time. So every 1 second, we're going to add anxiety to the anxiety value. Get anxiety value. Oh wait, sorry. We want to do this on the server. Get anxiety value if it's greater than or equal to, just in case it accidentally pops over the value. It should never do that, but I like to be safe. You know, maybe the timing's off or something weird happens. Okay. So it goes to add anxiety. If the anxiety is greater than the explosion value, then we'll run our explosion script. If not, then the get anxiety value
Tweak
will
is
increment.
always making something weird and wonderful. Who knows what kind of creature he's conjuring up today? Maybe a goblin with a robot arm or a kobold with wings.
We're going to do the opposite thing over here, where we'll get the anxiety value, and if it's less than or equal to 0, just in case they've like lowered it below 0 for some reason or somehow, then they'll just set the anxiety value to 0. Because you can't be less anxious than 0. That's just kind of silly. Can't go wrong with fire. Maybe if it hits 100, it bursts into flames. Oh no, even better. It should burst into flames like around it, but that's not when it's ready to explode. That's just high anxiety. And then if you still don't pet it, it explodes like a nuke. He got a...
Oh, great.
Oh, keep
now
it in
I
range.
can turn
Oh
my
my
coin
God.
collection into a frozen popsicle pot. Who needs a freezer when you have an exploding
Oh,
ice
so
mimic?
good. Oh man, I love the idea that it would be on fire and you still have to pet it because you haven't been paying enough attention to this loot bug. Okay, so we also need to have a high anxiety value. So hold on, I need to do some of these. So these are anxiety setting anxiety number. Okay. Explode. Anxiety to remove. There we go. And anxiety number. There we go. Excellent. You know the sound, see the thieves when you toss water into fire? That'd be nice. Oh, yeah, that would be good. I wonder if I can find that. That might be stuff I have to add after the fact, though, because I'll have to go searching for some sound effects. But, excellent. This will be a TI setting. And then we've got the regular nuke bug. Anxiety timer, target actor that's a TI setting. Okay, there we go. Got my nuke bug organized a little bit. Okay, so if you pet it and it's not at 0, we need the anxiety value to go down. So the anxiety value subtract.
So Tweak, what is this? I got here at the work anxiety.
I got here at the work anxiety. Oh, we're making an anxiety nuke bug. It's perfect. Oh yeah, we need some default values. I should probably set those in. We'll just remove 2 anxiety per pet. 100 to explode, and we'll do like 80 as high anxiety. There we go. Good defaults. Should petting it many times cause it to go into negative, kind of like player shields? Oh! I mean, if it's like back-to-back pets, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, like if you're giving it too much attention. Should I make it that whatever you set the anxiety value to is something it can hit on either end? So like if you put high anxiety as 80, then negative 80 is also high anxiety. Or if you set it to like explode at 100, negative 100 is also going to cause something to happen. Kind of like, you know, whatever you set it to, both ranges are going to be dangerous. Because that's not a bad idea. In that case, we don't need this check. Instead, oh wait, no, we need a different check. We need to check if the anxiety value is less than or equal to the anxiety explode. Oops. But we need to invert the anxiety explode. So, oh god, what is it? Is it just multiplied by -1? I think that's all I have to do to flip it. There we go. Okay. So that'll run the explosion script. Otherwise, we're going to do one of these again. And this is going to be the high anxiety. Might as well check for everything, right? And then otherwise, it just changes the anxiety value. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Oop. There we go. Okay, we gotta do that over here too. So if it's greater than the explosion, it'll explode. If it's not greater than the explosion, we need to check if the anxiety value is greater than or equal to the high anxiety. Hopefully I did all that right. Okay, excellent. Our instant usable is really client-sided. I don't think they... Are they client-sided? I don't know. Unused by... They might be. I mean, regardless, it'll call it on the server, because I want to make sure. So... But, like, I'd rather be, like, 100% sure it's doing it on the right... On the right thing, you know? So, like, it'll only run it on the server, right? But let's see. Unless I'm doing something horribly wrong and I'm going to blow up the entire computer. But that's besides the point. Okay, so let's start with the explode. So when it's going to explode, high anxiety, okay. I wonder if I should make warning messages too. That was a good suggestion from chat to make warning messages. Let me do a function. I have to think about that a little bit. Because I don't want it to say it all the time. I just want to say, like, maybe when it hits high anxiety, I can make it run a message to be like, you know, this loot bug's getting close to exploding. That could be an indicator. And then when it gets to, like, low anxiety, it's like, this loot bug's close to explode, you know? So they have to, like, oh, I need to go do it. Or you're petting it too hard. I feel like that's enough time to warn them. They should be paying attention to their loot bug anyway, right? Who abandons their loot bug? Okay, so this is if it's ready to go off. So we're going to we want to run the explosion code. So I think I have that's a spawns function. So I don't want to do that. I made a similar one somewhere. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Where did I do it? No, it wasn't in that one. Oh, I think I made it in the other version of the tactical nuke. Yeah, I made another version of the tactical nuke in here. So I just want this. Positive inside, negative should be rage. Ooh, yes, that's a good idea. It gets like really upset with you. Okay, so I want create explosion. We want to... I have so much stuff open. Create nuke. So this is basically just a high explosive that looks like a nuke. That's all it's really doing. Transform location, blah, 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 always spawn, that kind of stuff. Okay. Location. Carve diameter, noise. Okay, so diameter, noise. I'm gonna make sure noise is low, honestly, because we've been trying to not carve too much. Normal. Radial damage, damage radius. R damage. And damage radius. Okay. And then return. So that's our nuke code. We don't need you anymore. And then we want the nuke bug, get their location, get actor location, and And blammo. The nuke bug will explode however we tell it to. Now, how big do we want it to be, though? Give it too much attention, death. Give it too little attention, also death. I like that it rages, though, so maybe we should put the fire on the low end there. Like, where it's, like, just a lot of fire. I don't know if I've just spawned fire before, actually. Huh. That would be an interesting... Yeah, the funny thing is, I don't... You know what? This could have been a mutator. Like, you're right. Like, the nuke... Oh, no, it needs instant usable. It would have to be an enemy with an instant usable, or this version wouldn't work. Okay, so I'll have to do loot bug first. But I'll figure out a way to work it into another thing, too. Incendiary grenades are basically just fine. I like incendiary grenades. I've had issues with them in the past, though, is the only problem. Like, people crashing just from the like, too many particle effects from them. What's a good damage radius? So I'm pretty sure with our tactical nuke, the damage radius is pretty high. Oops. Yeah, we do 100. Oh, no, wait, sorry, we do the time. So, yeah, I forgot I did that because I wanted to do meters, and I hated that. Yeah, the grenades are pretty, ugh. But, so the diameter, okay, so I made the radius and diameter. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so we want half of that. I think I did 4,000, which is too big for this bug. So let's do 2,000 with the radius being 1,000. Or is that still too big? And the damage. Do I want to go crazy with the damage? I feel like I want to. Let's make it. Yeah, let's go crazy with the damage. We don't really need noise. That'll make it flat, I think. I don't know if I need. Do I want a normal of 1? That might be all right. I think that's just the radio exploder scared up. Yeah. This one is the high explosive grenade. The HE. So I don't think it'll be too crazy to put the noise at 0. It'll make a nice circle. It won't be so... it's a rage circle. Excellent. So we want to send a chat. Send chat event. Nuke bug. Oh, wait. There we go. Nuke bug couldn't take it anymore. Ah! Oh, exploded from neglect. That'll make them feel so bad. This should be the opposite message. You're right. This should be if they're petting it too much. This should be down here. And then we'll put one up here. Nuke bug died from neglect. You should feel bad. There we go. Excellent. I mean, they will feel bad because they'll be nuked. So, you know, I haven't added the final thing to this either. Is we also want to run a script that'll have the bug following. Server underscore follow target player. Boop. Okay. So we also want to have the nuke bug Pathfinder. Get Pathfinder movement. Set destination actor. Okay. So we have target actor. I'm gonna change this. Actually, no, that's fine. That's fine. That'll set right at the start. So the destination actor. Oh wait, that's not right. Move to actor. That's what I wanted. My bad. That could have been. That could have been bad. Reputation. Reputation lost. No. Oh. I haven't done anything with that actually yet. Can I add a? Chat controls. Array of chat control structures. I could probably add something to it that like is, if chat is doing hashtag pet, it does like a little bit of a pet to it. Yeah, if I made like a special chat control for it, I wonder if that would be acceptance radius. I like about 200. Destination will be our target actor. Okay. Then we have to find event on path finished. Custom event. Follow target. Boop. And then we do the follow target player again. If we want to be sure, we can add a like is alive, but basically it'll wait till it's done moving to the actor and then it'll try to move to the actor again. So it doesn't just consistently loop it over and over and over and over. Like it is a loop, but you know, it's not like I'm running it every few frames. Excellent, excellent. So we will set it to follow target player here. I can always set a thing like a gate to check for that too eventually, but I'm going to control it via this. So the player who pet, we are going to do something with that. So find new target. Random player must be alive is valid. If the player is not valid. Oh wait, I can't do this inside of a function. Hold on a second. I either have to do it in a macro or in a thing up here. So I'm just gonna do it up here. I like having all my events in an area I can see them. Find new target. Again, stuff that only has to happen on the server. And it rarely ever fails to find any player, but I have had it happen. So like I have had it crash the game because it found like this player here was not valid. So we're gonna change it to 0.5, just give it a little more time. Check again. And then when it finds a valid player, we are going to set the target actor to that new player. Excellent. So, when... Oh, wait, not quite. Not quite right. Hold on a second. I also want last target. There we go. So, basically... God, what is it? Sorry, my brain is not. The random player could be a joining user. It could be. That might have been what caused it to crash. That's true. So this player, it cannot equal the last target. And then we're going to branch. Okay. So, if it does not equal last target, then we set the target player to the new target. Okay. If it does equal the previous target, then we are going to do this all again because I want a different random player. There we go. Excellent. So it has to find a new player. It has to find a new player. So when you pet the loot bug, it will go find someone else to harass for pets. If you only have one person, that's a problem. Because there's probably, you're right, that probably won't work. Get player num. Get num players. If number of players is equal to 1, or not nor, or it's not equal to that, then it can go there. There we go. That should fix it. So if there's one player, it'll go through anyway. That should and this way it'll also wait till they're alive. So it'll run this loop and just kind of do regular loot bug things until the player's picked up, and then it'll start hunting the player again. That was a good call. That was a good call. I didn't think about the fact that if you're in a solo lobby, that wouldn't work. Excellent. So what do I want to do with this though? This was fire, right? Okay. So if this is happening, you know, I don't think, oh God, what would be a good way to do this? Can you just damage a player? Is it there? Oh yeah, I could definitely do that. That's something that, like, just setting it on fire. I'm just trying to think, because I want to do that shaking animation. I love that idea. I feel like the animation, I'm pretty sure animations have to be played on a multicast though, or the clients won't see it. Multicast, play shaking. Okay, so nuke bug. We're also going to put a... Oh, slightly stupid. What if there is things that we're making a nuke bug? Anxious nuke bug. Get mesh. Animation loop bug petted looping. Okay. So if it should be shaking. So that's the thing. I need to figure out how to determine if it should be shaking. Oh, you know what? The anxiety timer, right? This anxiety timer here, I could have a thing that's just checking if it should be shaking, and then it'll trigger this. Oh, but it'll be turned on already. I guess I can just make it a check because it already loops itself. Shaking on. That should be easy enough. And then if I want the shaking on, I turn it on, and if I want it off, I turn it off.
Hello, mister.
Play
No,
animation.
I don't like.
Loot bug. Thank you for the shout out, by the way. They're a good bean. Wait, how do I set it back to its normal? What is the normal animation blueprint for a loot bug? Animation blueprint test AIC. It should be ABP, I assume. ABP loot bug? Because you do have to set it back. If you ever set an animation like this, just as a heads up, if you don't set it back, it will just never stop.
Oh, hey Tacticat89. Thanks for hitting that follow button.
Thank you for following. Okay. So I want... I thought there was a way to set the animation blueprint back. Set animation? No. Set... Yeah, I guess I just had to set the... Oh wait, set the animation. Wait, is this it? Ah, they have it just as a blueprint, so they don't have it as like the normal. That's a little sad. I guess I can just make it walk. That might be the only way to get around it without it being too awkward. Loop bug, walk. Boop. Okay. Oh, right. Target mesh. There we go. Okay, so if it's adding anxiety and it has high anxiety, then we will set shaking to true. We also want to do that once. Okay. And then if it hits low anxiety, we want to set the shaking to stop. Shaking off. This will do this. Which will also... Wait. Oh, I can't do both at once. I wanted to reset this one. Allow this one. Okay. I guess I need a flip-flop, don't I? I hate doing this level of... I could manually rotate it. God. Which way do I want to do this? Because technically, if I do that, that's just... Oh, I guess if I finish and reset, and then if I finish and reset... Because it doesn't trigger it, it just resets it. Okay, we'll save the shaking for the end. I want to get this working first, because this is way more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Okay. So we got it following the target player. It adds anxiety every 1 second. until it explodes like a nuke, and then complains that it died from neglect. If it has high anxiety, we want it to shake. If it doesn't have high anxiety, actually, if it has either of these, we want it to add anxiety. So let's anxiety value ++. So let's do that first, because regardless, it needs to go up. So goes up. Okay. And then now it checks, like, hey, is the anxiety still too high or whatever? Then, like, you know, high anxiety. If it's not high anxiety, nothing happens. If it's high anxiety, we need to send a message telling them that the loot bug's getting very anxious. I have to do a do once. Like, there's... Because I don't want all this firing every single time. So I'll have to figure out how to get around a do once. And then play shaking. If the anxiety is less... Yeah, that might be the way to do it. Instead of chat messages, hear me out, nameplate changes color. That's something I was initially going to do, actually. I was going to put the... I was going to take the nameplate, and I was going to make it the, like, anxiety percentage. So they could see the... Yeah, it's true. So they could see the actual, like, real-time anxiety information about the bug.
Well, that's one way to make a splash. Just be careful not to leave any booty floating around.
Let's see. We are going to instead put this into here and put this into here. Yeah, actually, that's fine. Okay. So that way the username is preset to the anxious person, and then I can, like, alter it after that. Okay, dokie. But those won't sync with people without TI. I mean, that's true too. I mean, that's also true. There's a lot of... Speaking of booty flowing around, sometimes your thickness becomes detached in your mini. Yes, if the player changes their character, it'll detach because there's no character anymore. Like, they're a brand new character if they change their class out. I haven't implemented a code that, like, checks players like changing classes. However, you can still slap that booty and you still get points for it, so it's their loss. They lose a lot of points. They lose a lot of points if they do that. That's just giving up. That's how you give up on the game. Oh my god, I'm so dumb.
Do your best and good luck.
Couldn't I just do that? Because as soon as the anxiety gets below the number, it'll reset it. Like, I'm pretty sure that's how that would work, right? Like, when it's true, it'll do it once, and then when it's false, it'll reset this. Because I don't think it matters if it calls reset multiple times, right? Because, like, it's not going to fire it. It's just going to make sure it's reset. Yeah. Excellent. Okay. So all I have to do is I have to stop the shaking. And then reset it. Boop. Shaking off. Okay. Cool. We'll do the name template as well, because I can do that separately. Wow, the violent shaking is pretty funny. I'm gonna put this up here, because this is kind of just a thing that doesn't need a lot of code. Okay. Loot bug can't take it anymore. We need to make a bunch of fire. Create fire. If we're gonna do unsinkable thing, change the color as it gets closer to rage states. Oh, I can change. I've changed materials on clients sometimes. Oh god, how did I do that? Oh, that was a while ago. I think I had to like force the game to keep looking for the thing and then try to... It was weird. I don't think it worked all the time anyway, so... But yeah, no, I could do that. Closer in rage states. So it should get more red. Right? We want it to get more red as it's about to... As it's about to rage. I'm starting to feel like the loneliness is different. I feel like being pet too much would be the thing that would make it so happy it would explode like a nuke, you know? Like, I feel like the fire should be in the being abandoned almost. Like being angry for being abandoned, if that makes sense. I don't know, which way do you think? I don't know which is... Although it would be pretty funny if they... I feel like... No, you know what? A nuke has a better range. It's more effective if they're not petting it, so I'll leave it this way. Excellent. So we need to create fire. We have the nuke bug. We have their location. Boop. Okay. Spawn actor from class. Let me, for now, I'll grab one of the things. I'll grab what I did for, oh, you know what works? Fire fleas. Fire fleas have worked a long time. Cobalt sprig, fire flea. Thank you for the stretch. Oh, it's anxiety, full adrenaline, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I have to change the in-game name. Gotta remember that. We're gonna change that to set color. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff. Okay. I forgot about all that stuff. Okay, so we had to set the in-game name of it to anxious nuke bug. That'll sync to all clients. So regardless if they ping it, they'll be able to see that it's the anxious nuke bug. Oh, it doesn't have an enemy. Does it have simple info? Set in-game name. Okay, it does have enemy. Perfect. I know that sometimes the critters just have simple info instead of enemy info, so... Oh yeah, that's fine. I haven't done that yet. Fiery death. It's just grenade incendiary. Wait, I don't do anything with it? It's just 5 times grenade incendiary. Okay. I mean, that sounds fine. Why not? What else can we do here? We have to fix the shaking here. Also, I need to fix this because that's not how that works. This should go to here. This should go to here. This should break. Excellent. Okay. Because they have to lose some anxiety anyway, as long as they haven't exploded, so... okay. So let's go over to our other one. We need to do this again. But we need to change up our message. Excellent. Is feeling anxious from all the attention. There we go. And it starts shaking, like, violently. Excellent. Okie dokie. Oh god, we got so much stuff running here. I'm trying to see where everything is. So we got the raise anxiety, lower anxiety, setting the name. We just haven't done the nameplate. Is that the last thing? Oh, we also haven't handled death. Bug died. I think I literally just have to, wow, do I just have to destroy the actor? Oh, I need to end the timer too. It should stop anyway, but and then destroy actor. We need to destroy the... Oh wait, first we have to kill the loot bug. Let's kill it like a normal loot bug. Its damage causer will be itself. And then we'll delay like a second or two. Maybe like 2 seconds. And then we'll destroy the actor. There we go. Just so there's a little bit of like time for it to clean everything up. So this is a situation where the bug dies. And this is a situation where the bug dies. Excellent. Oh, man. Okay. That's what we have right now. Now we just need the nameplate. I think we've done everything besides the nameplate. So, update nameplate. We are going to set text. That doesn't seem right. I thought there was a function for it. Oh, no, wait, no, there used to be a function. Right, there used to be a function for it. That's what I'm thinking of. Set color. There we go. All right, time to load it and see how nothing works like you expected. Yeah, exactly. All this stuff and nothing's gonna actually work. You are 100%. Excellent, excellent. So we're going to take the anxiety value. We're going to take the username, which should be correct. We're going to append is bloop. Oh, wait, that doesn't... I hate how it adds the... Hold on. Round. I hate how it will go into decimals sometimes, and I don't want that. Okay. And anxiety value. If it's greater than or equal to high anxiety. Boop. If it's less than or equal to times -1. Good music in the background, honestly. Okay, so we need to set the color. Oh, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Set color. There we go. We want the color if it's in any form of high anxiety, which will be the nuke. The text is going to go like a teal green. Or should it be like a... Oh, yeah, that's like an ugly green. Okay, like an ugly green. And if it's that, it'll go that. And if it's nothing, we'll just set it back to white. And then return. We had to set the other anxiety to red, just so they know they're petting it too much. Oh my gosh. There we go. Excellent. Does it run away if you start petting it too much? Nope. To be fair, it tries to run to a different person when you've started petting it. So like if you pet it, it'll try to run to a different person instead to get pets from someone else. So like it shouldn't hang at one person long enough for them to spam the pet too long. But they can chase it. Like I don't know if you know, but loot bugs aren't very fast. Loot bugs are definitely not very fast. And we'll update nameplate. There we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I could make the loot bug faster if we wanted to as well. That's something we could also trigger. Let's add an input. Is fast. There, I can toggle it between normal speed and fast speed. Okay, nuke bug. Set. Should I make it move faster, or should I just set the time dilation? Because I could like set the time dilation to double when it's going fast, and then just normal when it's going slow. Like it doesn't seem like, because all the animations going faster also sounds. Oh no, it'll mess up my timer, won't it? No, wait, the timer's here. The timer's on this actor, so I don't think it'll mess up the timer if I do this. I think I'm okay. If my brain logic is correct, I think it's okay. Yeah, there's one way to find out. Yeah, exactly. So the do once, it's going to loot bug fast. And yeah, if it suddenly goes from like 0 to 1,000,000, we know I've done something wrong. Loot bug fast off. Oops. There we go.
Whoa, slow down there. Explosions aren't really my thing. I prefer shiny objects and meat. But hey, if you need any advice on how to make things explode, I'm all ears. Well, not really ears, but you get the idea.
Thank you, appreciate it. Appreciate it, Zip. But I'm the master on explosions here. Excellent. Okay, I think we're good. I think our nuke bug is ready for test. Oh, wait. We never did the custom page to set the values for it. Doesn't need a custom page. We don't need anyone to do it. It's 100 to 100. That seems fair. You know what? No, fuck it. We're not doing a custom page. There's no settings for this one. Yeah, people are gonna deal with the anxiety as it is for now. We can add things later if I feel like it. So community, anxious nuke bug. We ended up not needing the anxiety component. We ended up not needing the anxiety page. Excellent. You don't even have ears, Itchy. It's true. He doesn't. How is he listening to you right now? Okay, so that's our first one. I'm going to add it to our alpha. Anxious nuke bug. It will work optional and it will work with Twitch integration only. It technically doesn't have my built-in player targeting. SGG. I think it's just nuke bug. There's not really anything anxious nuke bug. Pet this baby or it'll explode. But be careful if you pet it too much. You're in for a surprise. There we go. Boop. Anxious nuke bug. Does the ID matter or it needs to be set? The ID needs to be unique. So like I always prefix it with SGG and then try to stick like a unique thing after that. Like MG stands for stuff I'm like play testing for mini games. I have RNG for if it's like one of my random things like roulette spawns. You don't need to go that crazy, but I would recommend doing a prefix. Like, so if you did egg the thing, yeah, that's exactly. Then you won't overlap with anyone else's. Excellent. Let's do the one. So, oh wait, I forgot. That was, I'm 99% sure, and they should correct me if wrong. F the chaotic gave me that idea. Not quite the way they anticipated it, but they gave me the baseline idea for that one. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay. And let's do one more before we... While the program's running well, let's try and get one more in to test. So the other one we had was the killer maggot. So have any of you heard of the killer snail? Like the whole like meme of the snail that just follows you forever. And like as long as you're like outrunning it, like you'll never have to worry about the thing. But like if it ever touches you, you die. And it's like this whole meme kind of like $1 million, but there's a snail hunting you forever kind of situation. Well, we wanted to do that, but with a maggot. So it's going to be a cave maggot that's following you forever. And if it touches you, you die. That's the concept. Very simple. like a ghost. It's you can see it. It's there. It's gonna be tiny. I might give it a knife just to make it a little more threatening, like a maggot with a knife. Maybe I should give it a gun. Nah, guns too. Will it carve to you? Ooh, that's a good idea. Real credit. It goes into your PayPal account and charges you. Lithophage container is a bomb. Ooh. Oh, I like it. You have to pay it. Oh my god, that's a good idea. Should I make it unsettling? I have like those eyeballs. I could just put like a big like googly eye on top of this maggot that's chasing around. Yeah, no, I don't want to carve. I was just gonna have it kill the player like outright. I liked the idea that if you got too far away from it, it was going to teleport to a random location around the player. So like if you get too far ahead, you don't know where it's gonna end up. So it's just like one of those. Yeah, like I was gonna have it teleport into like the cave you're in somewhere, but like make sure it's still far enough away. Well, let's get in here anyway. Spawn proxy. I just haven't done anything with maggots, so I'm interested to see the killer maggot. Oh, I didn't name it properly. It should be the item, the killer maggot, because this is a spawn item. This isn't a spawnable actor. It's a spawn proxy. And I gotta rename these two later, but that's all right. I'll worry about that as I get to it, because I was just renaming everything a little bit ago. I'm already off my thing. Spawn manager. Yeah, spawn actor with nameplate. Here we go. Spawn data. Is it actually called a maggot? BP wall maggot. BP green, normal red. Do the prefixes matter, or is it just what I just use them for my own references? I don't think the item prefixes technically matter. Like I keep my items like here, and then like my actual actors I usually name like SGGENE, or normal is the turd, really? Oh. Yeah, let's make it the ugly one. Boop. Spawn location. The funny thing is, I bet like I'm doing like 50 million things wrong still when coding these, but that's all right because, you know, we're doing it. Let's append. The killer username. Nice. Call my spawner's EGG name and my other things like item. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's what I'm doing. SGG underscore. I'm calling events SGG underscore EVN underscore. And I'm calling enemies SGG underscore ENE underscore. So I have like the whole like prefixes. Like, so it's one of my spawns and that's an enemy, or it's one of my spawns and it's an event. That kind of, I know it's a lot extra, but I have a bit of organization. Maybe it's from my database, like my time coding database stuff. Oh god, well, I need the target. We need the target actor because this is who it's gonna hunt. This is the hunted player right here. So we want maggot normal. Promote to variable just so we have it, because I like to have it. This is the killer maggot. It's not even gonna look like, I don't want it to stand out. I want this to just be a maggot that's hunting you down. Like, it's gonna be so unsettling to not trust any maggot in a cave system. You're gonna be like, is that one trying to kill me? Is that one trying to kill me? You know? I think that'll be a good ISU spawn. Yeah, see, like that's another good one, but it's unique enough, right? Yeah, honestly, your SPN is like how I've been using the SGG item. But it's because I have the spawn actors that aren't just Twitch spawns either, right? Like I have the events and the enemies from the SGG spawns pack too. Oh, I called everything spawns. I really should have thought of a better name for that. But that's all right. Okay, so we're going to do the same kind of thing we did before, where we have the follow target. Okay. Run on server. I don't like using item because item trigger flows to a virtual item within the list. Oh, that's good to know, actually. So maybe I will rename all those too. No, that's a good idea. I didn't know that. Pathfinder movement. Please tell me they have Pathfinder movement. They do. Thank God. I was worried about that for a second. Start move to actor. And our target actor is going to be our victim. Excellent. Acceptance radius is going to be 100. We want to get very close. And then we want to do the same thing as before, where we bind event on path finished. Custom rerouting. Now, we're going to check. I want to do an extra check here and see, check target distance. So if the maggot get actor location and we want distance and then we want we want our target, get actor location, boop. Okay, if the distance between these two is greater than or equal to 2,000, that was probably a cave over, right? 20 meters? Or is that not far enough? I feel like that's got to be pretty far, especially for a maggot to try and travel. I didn't want to use spawn because he used that. No, that's fair. I might change from item. Just yeah, no, for sure. That's what I'm gonna do too. I might look for another additional addendum. Addendum. You could call it proxy. Because all these are spawn proxies. Like PXY underscore proxy. Or you could use spawn as well. So I don't think it's gonna really, like, unless you want to do like eSpawn for egg. Like ESPN. ESPN, wait, that's a channel. Yeah, EGG, yeah. ESPN, no. Yeah. Oh no. Okay, 2,000 is probably fine. So if it's greater than 2,000, killer maggot, Pathfinder movement. Hopefully I'm going to do this right, because I think there's a teleport. Teleport to. Okay. So I want to get target actor. Get location. Okay. Actually, I don't actually know how Goldblade does their cave checks. Find. Isn't there like a find spawn location or something? Find a location. Find character teleport. Spawn manager finally. The spawn manager has it. Excellent. I knew one of your things had a location. Excellent. Okay, let me grab this and turn it into a variable. Perfect. Thank you. Okay. I hate these overlapping lines, but that's all right. I'll deal with it for now. Find a locate. Find spawn location. There it is. Well, since you have TI source, you could be more advanced raw function, random world trans. Should I though? Random world transform. Whoa. I see. Doesn't need an input. It's a BP function. Oh, what the heck? Sphere check, Sphere check radius, max search iterations. I mean, to be fair, I'm using TI anyway, so would it make more sense to just... Oh, it doesn't... No, it returns to the location. Yeah, I could probably just use the spawn man armature one in this case, though, right? I think that would make... Would it make the most sense? Just because I already have it, but this is cool. I might look into this. Away... Oh, I see. I can do away from the start. I see. So, like, I wanted to search away from the start. Minimum... You know what? I'll try it. Let's give it a shot. Let's try it. Oh, it's a wrapper for it anyway. Okay, let me start with the basics before I get too into it then. Find spawn location. Okay. I'll take the easy route this time, and then I'll look into the more crazy route later. Okay. Minimum distance is going to be 750. Max distance is going to be 1500. No, let's make it let's make it a little closer. 750, 500. Let's make it 500 to 15. 5 to 15 meters. I don't know if that's enough. Let's make this 25 then. So if they get an extra 500 away, it'll check again. Max slope that doesn't matter. So I think 180 should be fine. And then we want the maggot to teleport to that location. Teleport to using Pathfinder movement. Destination location and rotation. And then that'll return. Oh, God. I meant to drag out. I didn't mean to grab it. Return. Okay. If it's not, then we just return because nothing happened. So when it's rerouting, we check the target distance. It'll do its teleport, and then it'll attempt to follow the target again. And so this killer maggot's going to be forever hunting you and teleporting around if you get too far away. Sounds like a fun time. Meanwhile, we're going to do an event timer by event. Check for murder. We're going to do 0.2. Create variable. Check kill timer. Check for murder. Yeah. I hope 0.2 isn't. No, I don't need it 0.2. Let's do 0.5. I want to give it time because I hate running things when I don't have to. Killer maggot. Sphere overlap actors. Actually, I better make sure this is. I better make sure this is running on the right thing. Okay. Killer maggot. Get actor location. Sphere radius is going to be 200, so it has to be very close. Object types, make array. It's only going to look for pawns. And it's only going to accept player characters. Excellent. And then I know I don't need to do this, but I like to be like, did it find anything? And then if it did... no, whoops. No, I don't want a variable. Get rid of that. For each loop. if the out element cast to player character, because I know it's a player character, if the player character is equal to the target, then we kill the target. Don't use this one. Whatever you do, don't do that. don't do what I almost just did there. Do not kill actor with effects on the player. It does very bad things. I did it once. It was terrifying. True. And the damage causer will be the killer maggot. Excellent, excellent. And we'll pop out a message. Oh, wait a second. Can I do the TI message? Oh god, what'd I call it? Send message. Send chat message. Send TI message. There we go. So this one will... No, wait, that's spawn. Push chat message. Okay, that's right. Okay. So this one will send the message to Twitch chat. I would love to set it up so it sends it to the person that spawned the snail to say they got him, you know? Can I use @ in your Twitch message sender if I want to send it to the user? To let them know that they got the kill. Oh, if it equals, I should also just make sure this happens once. Do once. Just in case. You never know. I don't think it would happen more than once, but again, it could. And then you'd be like, oh my god, what's happening? Ooh, when is the last time I updated from GitHub? A little bit ago. I think I moved the send Twitch chat message like 3 to 4 days ago. Oh, so it might not work. Well, but it was working. So this is... I just have Twitch mod send Twitch chat message. Is that not the same spot anymore? Okay. Okay. I was just like, yeah, no problem. I was like, I might as well check, right? Okay. So I want to like... So my message actually does like a whole thing here, so... Like it calculates it. Append string... So I want to do @username. Hopefully it'll take an @. I don't know if it'll, like, if it'll ping them. You know what? Hold on a second. Let's. I know this is going to look really funky for a second, but I want to make a good message, you know? You don't even need the @ symbol. It still highlights your username. Oh, it does? Oh, okay. So I will do username, break pin link, So, we'll do username.
Who
Yeah,
needs
exactly.
the symbol when you can just do this? Grinning face with smiling eyes.
I don't think that's relevant, Zip. I don't think that's relevant to the conversation at all. So the username, caught up to the target player and killed him. No, I can just do caught up to them. Excellent. We got the player character. Get player name. Boop. And send the message. Excellent. Then we need to kill the snail. The snail needs to die. Kill the snail. And then do a very short delay of like 1 second. And then destroy the actor. I still don't know if I need to do these, but I always want to clean stuff up, you know? Okay. I think that should be it. It hunts the target. Oh, I did a dumb and I never actually told it to hunt the target. Hold on a second. I never actually told it to do the basic programming of hunting the target. There we go. Okay, now it'll hunt the target. Zip needs attention. Pet Zip, don't explode, buddy. Excellent. I think that's good. Because when this happens the first time, it's just gonna kill them and disappear. So I think that's good enough. I should warn people that I guess they'll find out. If they spawn it right on top of themselves, they'll find out what happens. It's fine. It's fine. That's their problem. It's fine. Excellent. Oh, you know what? Just for sanity reasons, though, I might also send a message at the start to the chat. Killer maggot. The killer maggot is coming. God, hey, how close this is now. My spacing no longer works. Okay. Oh, my sanity. No, it's spawn killer maggot on center of target. Then we want the target actor. Cast to player player character. I sadly don't technically know if they're a player character, so I might as well be safe. Get player name. Just so even in like, if someone doesn't have the mod, they know there's a maggot coming for them and they can feel super anxious about it. It's funny. We're like, visuals for the clients? Nah, who cares? That's their problem. Letting the clients feel terrified, that's important. We need to make sure that they know that they're being hunted. We can't let that go by. We can't let them get away from the anxiety. Oh, and then we get to try them out, and I can show you guys the other thing I've been working on at the same time, because Goldblade's been hard at work at a minigame thing that I've also been kind of working on some demos to go with it. What do you played that ghostly beer when the Megas gets close? That's a good idea. I like that. I could do that. Oh, that's such a good idea. I like that effect. That like that whole what is it even called? Black Lager? Black Reach? No. No, that's a Black Reach Blonde. That's a different one. I can't remember what it's called. But that effect is really good. I highly recommend using it on things. I wish they had more. Oh, actually, speaking of effects, you know how you added that like any particles and like audio can be spawned on your enemies now, like through the Twitch integration thing. Apparently, it picks up like all of my custom particles and soundtracks. So there's some crazy stuff in there. Like you can play the boss themes and things. It's pretty nuts. I ended up retagging all my songs with SGG at the start so people know like where they're coming from. Yeah, the beer mug, yeah. It's so good. I saw people looking at the cluster projectile because it makes cluster bolts. So you can have a menace that's firing self-detonating cluster bolts. Oh, it's insane. Hello. Hey F, it was you that came up with that. You know what? I can check. Hold on. Before I go crazy, let me just check what's. Oh wait, I gotta cancel. I didn't add the killer maggot to the list. It would never show up. Oh darn it! Hold on a second. Oh, never mind. Symphonimus is the one that came up with that idea. Truly new way to create, yeah. But yeah, Symphonimus. So we made the petable Steve that explodes. So sorry, I gotta add their name to it. I put your name because I thought it was your thing, but I need to make sure I credit the right people here. Killer Maggot. This was SGG Killer Maggot. Name Killer Maggot. Oh, I also messed up on the Killer Maggot as well, so I'll have to fix that. Major Tom. And an unkillable maggot that hunts you down slowly but surely. If you get too far from it, it teleports. So you can never be sure how far away. You can never be sure where it will come at you from. There we go. Just give full anxiety. We're making two anxious enemies, really. Welcome to anxiety making stream. That's what this stream is. Should I mark it as an infinite? No, it's not really an infinite enemy. That's a different. Killer Maggot. We didn't make it invincible. That's the one thing I forgot to do. Let's move you over. Health component. Can take damage. 2 now. There we go. Problem solved. Problem solved. People don't realize the time you put in this mod. Streams between 2 hours and you're barely finishing 2 concept ideas. I have like 150 done. Yeah, it's true. And then this is just the concept. You're right. Like it'll go through me testing it, and then I'll put it in the alpha spawns. Then it'll go through like a couple days of testing with streamers that have alpha access. Then it'll go to beta, and then it'll go through a couple days of people testing it with beta, and then it goes to live. And like meanwhile, I'm making updates between all those stages. It's a lot. But I enjoy the results. The reason I do it is I enjoy the results. And luckily, we have all these fantastic volunteers, like Untaught and Slightly Stupid Bear here to help us test everything. Yeah, we love our victims.
Tweak does some hacking work, let's be honest. And for that, I won't be eating his legs when he's sleeping tonight.
Jesus. Wow, that got... I appreciate it, Zip. I appreciate it, Zip, not eating my legs. I've already lost an arm and an eye. Man, I love how... Like, I don't know if... That's one of the mods I need to go back and do more for. I love making the voice lines. I hate what it does to my voice.
Next week, all bets are off.
Oh, okay. I got a week. Got it. I love that. Like, I've been building Tweak lore with the Tweak voice mod, and I love making content for that because like the universe of the Tweak mod in DRG is crazy. But dear God, if it's not a lot of strain on the voice doing a bunch of voice lines for that mod. It's like, ugh. It's like I have so many concepts and I'm like, I want to do it, but I can't do it all. There's quite a bit already. There's 4 seasons, and I had the like season 0 as well. So, season 4 is kind of on a cliffhanger at the moment because I didn't really know what they're thinking of doing with season 5, but I think they're thinking of doing a core thing. So I might do one more part to season 4, kind of like with season 3. I did a 2-parter because it was such a long season. So I might do season 4 part 2. Could be pretty fun. Canonically, for Tweak the Goblin Intern, it's why I got the robotic eye. I didn't used to have a robotic eye and arm, but turns out I don't have the blood alcohol level required to survive rockpox like dwarves do. So I had to go into the med bay for a couple weeks. If you were playing during that time, the Tweak mod actually switched over to recordings of Tweak and the medical bots taking over the channel instead of Tweak the Goblin. So it was kind of a fun little thing where Tweak just wasn't in the game, like for the Tweak sound mod, which was really cool. Like you would just get robots talking to you instead, being like, you know, redacted is unavailable due to redacted. It's like, oh, thanks. It's true. I mean, that happened a lot, like with like how we got Soot involved and everything too. What a load of redacted. Gotta love redactions. The ghosts are in Destiny 2, yeah. Kinda, yeah. Oh man, packaging this project. To be fair, this project unpackaged is about 2 gigs now, but like once it's packaged down, it's like 400 megabytes. So like a lot of it's not actually that big, and a lot of it doesn't even get packaged. Because like I have a whole bunch of test folders that I don't package. I just make concepts for original things in there. And then I don't package them because I'm sure they'd break something in Deep Rock. Like, you should see some of the actors I've been hiding in the background. Maybe once this is done doing this package, I'll show you one of the weird, like, concept folders. Like, that hasn't gone anywhere yet, but is, like, an original concept folder for an enemy. Oh, what is this? Oh, it's the Comet Observatory from Mario Galaxy. I thought I recognized it. Well, Game Chop's version, so it's quite a bit different. But, you know, it's got the same undertones. Also, if you haven't checked them out, Game Chops is the music we're using. They allow you to use your music on streams and content as long as you credit them. And that's why I've got the player up above my head there. I would lose my shit if I had to wait this long for packaging. I don't know why it takes this long, honestly. It's got to just be the size of the mod, is my assumption. But normally I'm not streaming. Normally I'm playing a video game while this is packaging. Like I'll be playing some like Risk of Rain or something in the background, or like watching a video on what I can do next. But I get to hang with you all. Isn't that wonderful? Or is it that you guys have to hang with me? Actually, there's a good example. That emote is when Tweak had 2 eyes. Oh, a shiny coin. Uh-oh. What?
Oh, a shiny coin and a meaty shank. My 2 favorite things to munch on. Thanks for the tasty treat. Nom 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 asterisk.
Oh, okay. Zip tried to eat your shank, I guess. I didn't know he could do that. I was like, what is he talking about? Oh, the shank emote. Tasty, exactly. Actually, you know what? This is a great opportunity. I will be back
Everything
in like...
tastes better when it's shiny and metallic. Pass me some coins or I'll start munching on your computer keys.
Don't eat my computer keys. Actual mimic chest, that would be great. Oh, I should... Oh. You know how I have that Molly mimic spawn? I should instead change it into the loot chest in Deep Rock. Oh, that's such a good idea. The one with the batteries. So you put the batteries in, you start hammering it, and it just eats all the doors. Oh, it's so good. A literal mimic chest. Mimic jet boots. Oh, that's another good one. Can make like a bunch of like interactable mimics that just mess you up. Oh, that's a good idea. Because I was having so much trouble with the Molly mimic. Like, it was a great idea, but Molly has way too much like buggy code, honestly. Find a fake character, make it invisible, and kill it, and it shows the player down on everyone's HUD. Oh. 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 That's a cool idea. Call them Bet Jutes. Oh, that's a good idea. We all know DRG players can't read. Oh, okay. I gotta take half a second. I gotta refill my drink, and since this is packaging anyway, so if anyone needs to do a quick bathroom break or get some drink, we will be right back.
Oh, yes! Yes! I have a win! Ripton can't be mad at me! I can do all the crimes I want and drink all the scuba! Fuck you all! Buddy. Holly buddy. Oh my god! What the hell is this? What? Just casual sucking. Casual.
A lot of people wanted quick sketch requests.
Oh, it was fun. It's like, I wanted to, it's a nice, fun way to give back.
Let's all go.
And just a lot of it ends up being cursed.
Oh yeah.
But the people love cursed art, so.
That's bad.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Get in the window! Get in the window, Leon! Get in the window! Oh, we're gonna crawl in! Oh my goodness!
Almost hit me. Woo! Sir, can you take a break from fighting me for half a second, please? Thank you. I'm trying to fight your brother over there. Their sister. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh God. You notice a kobold in the corner turned into a kobold holding a chicken and a microphone.
I'm sorry. What?
Two kobolds expand in size to large-sized creatures.
Swobolds. Swobolds.
And a couple start blowing up like balloons. I was muted. What the heck? Sorry, I was just saying, how did you tell the packaging? Cause that's crazy. You predicted it. Oh, I know the charm noise. Oh, did it play the charm noise? Oh, through the desktop audio. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because I leave the desktop audio on so you can hear the thingies, you know, the clips. It is ingrained in our minds, that's fair. Yay, time to crash everything. Ba-dum, 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 ba-na-na-na-na. This is quite like the update that's being worked on right now. Oops, that's not the right folder. Actually, that might load faster anyway. Hold on a second. I'm gonna try something. I think Bosco in multiplayer works with the recent. Oh, really? Nice. Da 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 da. Okay, that was not going as fast as I wanted it to, so I'm gonna do the other way. Which is fine, you know, whatever. Ooh, got your guild coins, nice. How's it going, Mal? Welcome. let me pause our music for a second as we're going into Deep Rock to test out our new cursed spawns. It's going to take a long... Well, it'll take a minute and a half for the anxious bug to go anxious. But I can pet it way faster. Okay. Framework files, Twitch integration. Twitch. Apply. I only care about these 4 mods at the moment. Oh, that's a good idea. Player distance. I like that. Okay. I think we're all set. I don't have a lot of my stuff on right now, so we'll see. Oh yeah, by the way, you can set the lobby stuff in here if you want for the moment. Until
Anxiety
future.
rate scaling to player distance. Sounds like a recipe for some hilarious jump scares. I'm all for it. Just make sure to keep a defibrillator handy for those heart-stopping persons.
Oh, anxious Tweak the Goblin is 4% anxious. Oh no, I can't pet it hard enough to get the anxiety down. It's actually not fast enough. Oh, that is hard. That is hard to keep the anxiety down. That's kind of terrifying, actually. I might have to make the petting a little more anxiety bugs. Yeah. Okay, we'll go hang out a little bit while this anxiety bug does this thing. Oh, it should be following me around too. I gotta test that. Hold on. As soon as it's taking a little bit, we'll go into a mission. We'll test everything in a mission. Yeah, he's at 34%. He's a little anxious over there. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I got a grappling hook. What are you gonna do about it?
What happens at 100% anxiety? You'll find out. Yeah. So if he hits 100% anxiety, he will nuclear detonate. If he hits negative 100% anxiety, so if you support him enough, it starts agitating him and he explodes into fire instead. So basically someone has to hang around and keep him in that sweet spot of the sweet spot of not being too anxious but not getting too much pets at the same time. Because both ways make him anxious.
Get ready to rumble!
This is a simple mining mission.
It's weird not hearing Tweak, honestly. That's... I'm not used to regular mission control.
Reload it.
Oh yeah, it's heading toward me. Oh man, they are slow. Hello, sir. Oh, it's probably heading toward, like, where I just got off. Yeah, wow, you just knock it down, like, slightly more than the anxiety goes up. Oh, I missed a space, too. It says, Anxious Tweak the Goblins. I love the widget. Like, the nameplate widget is very nice. Goblin is, yeah. Let me write that down. Yeah. My pen's not working. Nuke. Bug. Name. Missing space. That's literally what I do whenever you guys are doing stuff on stream. Okay, he's about to hit 80, so he's about to get really anxious. Oh god. Oh god, look at him shake. Nuke is being anxious about what? Nuke is anxious about being alone. Go pet it. No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna pet you. That is a hole. And it's nice and thin too. Nice, nice. That was extreme. It's extreme anxiety. It's we don't sugarcoat anxiety in this area. Killer maggot. So I gotta start the killer maggot like 1500, right? I don't know how fast killer maggots are. Killer maggot is coming for Tweak the Goblin. Oh. Oh, I love that it said it in chat.
Lights up!
Oh, is it not heading for me? Did I not hook it up properly? Huh. Oh, wait. Oh, there it goes. Maybe it has to do... You know what? I bet they're doing their first movement when they spawn before it's like doing the Pathfinder continue. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You don't have to come toward me. Oh. Oh, I saw it vanish. Oh, now it's down there. Okay. Or was that just a name tag vanishing? Oh, that was just a name tag vanishing. You might be able to call stop movement immediately first. Ah, that's a good call. Well, let's find out if he stabs me. Tweak the Goblin. Tweak got caught up and Tweak the Goblin. No. Oh yeah, because it was me that killed me. Okay, okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. I can make it a little more dramatic. Excellent, excellent. I need to try some stuff as well anyway. Like, for instance, the... Was it the Envious Mass? So I took out... I should have taken out the carve on the pellets of these. Yeah, so there was no there was a little carve. I thought I set it to 0, but maybe 0 still leaves a tiny indent in the ground. Huh. You might be able to call stuff movement. Having a little grace period is good, so in case it spawned direct. That's true too. That's not a bad... That's still better though, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, that's way better. Yeah, so that's with all of them. Like all my bulks that have that, I added that to it basically. So that's all coming out in the next update. And the last thing I want to show you is easier to show in the space rig. It's just because it's single player. If it was multiplayer, it would be way easier to show in mission. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Delicious. That's right, I'm eating my gin. So gentlemanly that I eat my drink instead of drinking it. Okay. So there is a... Let me get the spawn in. No, not private, not SGG spawns, rewards, new items. We've got hot exploder. Cheese milk. Hot exploder. We're gonna set it to 40 seconds just so you can see it. So, oh no, I have a number in front of me. It says Tues the Goblin has an exploder. What could that? Oh God, what is that? Oh no, there's an exploder on my back. What do I do? Oh dear God, how do I save myself? So this exploder counts down till it goes off. If you run near another dwarf, it'll jump to the other dwarf, and you can get it off of you.
My favorite.
If you don't have another dwarf, however, and you run out of time... No! Yeah, it's literally hot potato. It's literally hot potato. And it'll say when it jumps to another player too, so it'll be like
on the burnt meat.
In chat it'll be like sudden flattening death, yeah. It'll say like jumped to X. And on top of that, there's a 2-second grace period after it jumps to a player. So like let's say Untaught runs up to Poisonality and gives it to them. Untaught would have 2 seconds to get away before Poisonality is allowed to give it back. So like there's a little bit of a slight grace period between hops as well. So that'll be pretty fun. And we've also fixed the other one. Minigames are gonna be so great, honestly. I'm so excited to actually like put them into the legit minigame system. Because right now they're so janky. Like here, let me show you the because we got the thick players one. So if I do always on points gained per slap booty to whatever, that's fine. That's fine. They got the booty slapper in the corner. Oh, it's covered by the... Hold on a second. Hold on a second. It's covered by the alert. There we go. We got booty slapper in the corner, and it says slap points. It puts a beer icon by the player in first place, and it puts a downed dwarf icon by the player in last place. And it's just like a yellow box. That's all I could figure out how to do. But my widget game is so far behind everyone else in modding. But basically you just like slap the booty and you get points, and then the person who gets the most points would win. Something I thought about though, for the minigame framework though, is we should probably have timers for minigames. Like how long... It doesn't always need to have a... Yeah, it does need jiggle physics. It doesn't always need to have a timer, but like I feel like at least a decent number of minigames are going to want a time limit before they declare a winner. I don't think it counts. I can try and slap my own booty, but... No. I made sure that slapping your own booty doesn't count. Unfortunately. But... It's hooked to the hip, so it gets a little bit of jiggle, but not a lot. Oh God, hold on a second. I thought of something cursed. Oh God, how cursed is this gonna be?
Hidden gems, my ass.
Oh God. Oh God, is that might not be... I just thought about the fact that they're in the same like one socket apart from each other. Oh, I figured that would happen. I didn't think it would look like that though. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean totally planned connection of multiple mods. That's how that works. Planned perfection is what that is. Excellent. So we can work on a little bit more then if we want. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I don't know if we'll get to another test, but I'd like to do a couple more of those ideas if I can. Let me turn that back on for you all. Tweak innovating the future DRG. We all know that every game devolves into porn at some point. It'll happen. We don't have to, actually. So you know what? It's already happened for Deep Rock Galactic. I swear to God, do not Google like anything to do with like Doretta or Molly. Like the internet's a terrible place. Yeah, like it's it's already happened actually. So you know, it's unavoidable. But I hate it. Yeah, honestly. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. I want to save the Mimic idea. I wanted to make, and I'm interested. There are cursed images of like every robot in Deep Rock Galactic. But what was the? I want to make projectiles. I know that's a weird thing, but so whenever my spawns pack is loaded, it's considered required by all. So I figured if I make some supply pod mimic, that's a good idea too. Okay, hold on a second. I don't have enough note paper. Okay, there we go. So hold on, we wanted the cargo crate. I'm gonna make all of these and just make it spawn a random mimic so you don't know which one it is. Supply pod. Because I could probably make a base code and then just change what it spawns as. Okay, my bad. It was a dumb idea, yeah. Golden gem minute. That's a good one. A gem is a good idea. As long as it has an interactable, this would probably work. Oh, lost the loot helmet. Cargo crate, supply pod, gem. Yeah, those are all good ones to start. Oh, jetty boots was the other one, right? Jetty boots. Because I already have the thing hooked up for when... Could you make the mimic module so you can apply it to any spawn? Yes. If it has an interactable. Like, I'd have to stipulate that, because it grabs the interactable component, and then that's how it triggers the mimic. So, like, how I did it on Molly was as soon as you interacted with the instant use to deposit. So, like, I could literally do the same thing as just be like, when the dwarf interacts with it, it grabs them out of the, like, or that's how I was building it. But I mean, you have a lot of spawns that have that. Like, if people do a supply pod, they could attach that mutator to it. If they did a jetty boot, they could attach that mutator to it. If they did or modular to it. Like, that's not a bad idea. I like it. Heck, I could even make my own interact, like, instant usable, like, through an actor component, because it doesn't have to replicate to everybody. It just has to be there. So, yeah, that might be something to look into. But, I was just wondering, so your thing looks for anything with the... Oh, no, did I break projectiles? Hold on a second. Because your thing checks for the PRJ for projectiles, right? I think I might have broken some. Shoot. Because I put that SGG in front of some of the projectiles. Mine just uses the asset registry. Oh. So maybe they'll still show up? I had the idea of putting the SGG in front of the projectiles and stuff too, just so if people saw them in the projectile list, they'd be like, oh, this is a custom projectile. So I just want to see that that's... Because I don't know if that'll mess it up. Because I don't want to do that. So I need to pick something like... Poop-a-doop-a-doo. Yeah, it looks for the PRJ. Okay, so I messed it up. That's fine. I'll fix it. Spitball Infector. Unless it was contains PRJ. but no, okay. No, I'll fix it. Yeah, mine aren't going to be in here, but that's fine. That does mean it works like I thought it did then, so I'll have to go through and fix my projectiles. But I wanted to also make a spawns area here. Or not spawns, sorry. I wanted to make a folder that was just TI projectiles. And I wanted to make some like fun little projectiles we could add to the thing. The only thing is I think I have to make them in my spawns so it's required by all, because otherwise they won't really see the projectiles. It's not that they wouldn't work optional, I just feel like they wouldn't be as relevant optional to like make a projectile pack. Maybe that's incorrect in some way, but I guess unless I chose something like as a base and then everyone else just saw the regular base. Was better to keep it client-sided? So do it optional then? Can't rely on acquired by all being there. It's true. I mean, I don't think everything is going to end up working. Yeah, it was slated to be removed, yeah. But then it's just going to be a matter of people being like, you have to download this mod if you want to join our lobby. But, which isn't ideal, but, you know. Oh, why did I do that? I should just do projectiles. I mean, that's kind of what I say to people anyway, or a lot of people say to people anyway, is like, you might as well just get the extension so you see everything. But at that point, it works fine anyway, so who cares? So if I build it optional only, let's make... What's a good projectile? How about... Ooh, how about we take the projectile from the bulk? Projectile... Oh, right, it's probably not called that. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm just trying to think of a good example for this. Exploder tank cluster bomb. I think that's it. So we want to make projectile ice bomb. Okay, so we're gonna just remove all this explosion. Okay, that doesn't need any of that. We are going to change the model if we can. Wait, do they actually have... No. Actually, no, let's not change the model. Let's just change the material. I was hoping for the low friction ice. There we go, low friction ice. There we go. Excellent. So now it looks like low friction ice. Let me grab one of my other ones I did, because we're gonna go a little... I like reusing code instead of rewriting it, you know? If I have to, I would rather do that. Spawns, spawn. Oh, wait, spawns. I did hear, by the way, you said they were getting rid of required, but I did hear that that was a thing. When's that coming down the pipeline? So I'd rather have something like this one. So on component hit. Let's add that in. Then I want to take a piece of code out of you. Actually, you know what? I might as well. I would rather. Let's just duplicate this. I like the idea of making different projectile fields, so let's take it. Because the actor doesn't need to spawn on clients for this to work. If I can find where I was, oh god, I've lost where I was. Projectiles. Okay. EVN ice zone, and we'll make a folder. Ice bomb. Get you 2 in there. It's not going until just to get back to work on money. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, let me. Anxious nuke bug needed a fix on the name. There we go. So, and we wanted the anxiety to be a little bit different, so let me fix that too. I think the petting needs to do more anxiety to remove. The petting needs to do like 3 or 4 even, because there was no way to get ahead of it. And we do want them to be able to go the opposite extreme, right? And then just like explode. Man, the wiggle fast was fantastic. I loved that. Okay, I think that was it for now. I'll do the distance thing a little bit later because that's a cool idea. I like that. Killer maggot, I'll do that later. Okay. Don't worry, I'll do it later. Spawn actor from class. EVN ice field for ice zone. Always spawn. Get actor location. Self. Cool. So when this thing hits the ground, it'll spawn. We want ice field. Or ice zone. I want the Niagara system to be ice. There we go. I don't know why it slides off like that, but that's fine. Who cares? Excellent. I can't make it. Can't make it loop, or I guess I could make it loop. Let's see. So this, instead of doing the health component, it's going to grab the... Oh, there's no player to ignore. That's fine. It's going to grab the temperature component. Temperature component. Temperature. Oh god, player temperature component. There we go. Cast to player temperature component. Okie dokie. And we are going to change temperature. -100. Source is self. Is 100 enough to freeze a player? Like outright? I guess I should make it. I'll make it really high. I want to make sure the player like freezes as the ice bomb hits them. Like just make it like, you know, like you're frozen. That's it. Excellent, excellent. And when completed, delay for about 4 seconds so the animation can play, and then destroy the actor. Oh wait, that won't work. I need a begin play. This is not on tick. The electricity field was on tick. That's why that was that way. I want to begin play for this one. There we go. That's better. So it'll begin play. So it hits the ground. Ice spike shoots out. Yeah, that's true. It shoots out like an ice spike, and then everyone within the like 500 meter or 5 meter, 500 units of it get instantly frozen. I think that could be a fun little thing. Any other projectile ideas we have? I wanted to see if I can make a projectile that homes in. Lunar pass. Though wasn't there like a homing drone, homing bomb? I guess I can make a clone of the homing bomb. What's the homing drone have? What do you do? What is your speciality? I don't really need the jet particles. So I can clear those. Oh, I might want the trail though. The trail could be interesting. Mesh rockets. I want you to be eyeball. A little bigger. Ooh, that's almost perfect. 1.9. There we go. Maybe a little smaller. Maybe 1.7. There we go. Excellent. You have an eyeball that's tracking you now. Let's see. It has health. I'm gonna give it a bit more health. It'll have 100. It has projectile explosion. We don't want it to carve. Carving's not cool. Enemy is going to be eye tracker. Movement component. Should it penetrate terrain? Interesting. Initial speed 250, max speed 350. It's going to go a little faster than your regular homing drones. That should sound interesting. Okay, so it's gonna be like it's coming after you. Like the from the Halloween sound effects. I think that'll work. It has the parent code. I think that's all right. I think it'll do all the things I need it to do. So I just had I just had to do on impact. Kind of like I did for the other one. If I want to actually, oops. If I want to trigger, oh, this has a collision component. It does have a collision component. Okay, so let's copy this. So for the eye tracker, what do I want to? Oh, I should make it goop the area, right? Like it should do like a goopy goop. Oh yes, let's let it goop the area. Self. Wait, get actor location. a homing goop projectile. Dear God. Radius 500. Yes. No, that's too large. 300. Okay. Object types. We only want to goop players. Make array. Pawn and player character. Because I'm a monster. Okay. If it finds any, then we run it on everyone. Cast to player character. Boop. I know, I'm going pretty fast now. I didn't realize. Sorry, I haven't been explaining a lot of what I'm working on now. I got into projectiles all of a sudden. Oh God, how did I do goop? I did this before, and I can show everybody how to do a goopy. Was it the goo aura? Goo aura, there it is. Excellent. It's this one. So if you go to player character, you can try and push active status effect. I used self. Yeah, no, I might as well use self. So basically, it's going to try and find every character and try and activate the goo puddle with poison status effect onto every player where it lands. So it's going to home in on a player, and then when it hits the player or terrain, it's going to goop everything around that area. I think that's a pretty good... I might turn that into a Halloween projectile later. I think that would be a pretty good projectile to spawn. Maybe I should make a boss around like my pumpkin patch and like the whole Kraken Tower and stuff. But I might have to call it there because I'm starting to get a little... my brain's been going a million miles a minute, but I think I need a break. But let's see, who can we raid out to? Because this was fun. I can't wait to. I'm probably gonna publish like most of this stuff at least to the alpha by the like on the weekend. I'll probably just push it on the weekend because most of it's ready to go into alpha. I just need to fix the projectile thing I borked. But other than that, I think we're pretty good. So I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you learned a little bit of how to make some spawns. If you didn't, honestly, I might see if I can clip part of the VOD because when we did the killer maggot, that was a great example of how to do a spawn because it was very basic. Like the loot bug one was complicated, but the maggot one was pretty straightforward, like only a couple steps. So I might see if I can get a clip of that. Or not a clip, but like, you know, that section of the video, because then maybe I could put it up on YouTube. We could be like, this is how you put a spawn together. Should be a pretty good